Hello, and welcome to the Walking Talking topic on Quadratics, question number 4 with me, Mr. Barton. Now, another classic question here. Express x, I'll just write this out just in case you can't see it, x over x minus 3 minus x over x plus 6 as a single fraction in its simplest form. Okay, we're doing a subtraction. So if we're subtracting fractions with numbers, we just get them over a common denominator. So we're going to do the exact same thing here. But what's going to be my common denominator? Well, say we had something like this, 1/3 take 1/5. Your common denominator will be 15, 3 times 5. So that's going to work for this as well. Let's have a common denominator of x minus 3, x plus 6, x minus 3, x plus 6. Let's have our common denominator being our two denominators multiplied together. Now, what have I done to get from x minus 3 to x minus 3 times x plus 6? Well, I've multiplied that denominator by x plus 6, so I've got to do the same to my numerator. So on the top, I'm going to have an x multiplied by x plus 6. Likewise, what about this second fraction? I had x plus 6 as my denominator, now I've got x minus 3, x plus 6. So I've multiplied by x minus 3, got to do the same to me numerator. So it's x minus 3. Now, there's only one more tricky bit coming up here, so just be very, very careful with this. I'm going to expand my brackets, so I'll just come down here for this. X times x is x squared. X times 6 is 6x. And that's still being divided by x minus 3, x plus 6. Minus, expand this one, x squared minus 3x. And that's still being divided by x minus 3, x plus 6. Now, you know, for fractions, once you get the denominators the same, you can just combine them. So my total, my kind of single fraction will be over x minus 3, x plus 6. And then just be very careful with this. Are you ready? X squared take x squared. Gone. 6x take minus 3x. 6x take minus 3x. 6x take minus 3x. That's going to be the same as 6x plus 3x, which is going to give you positive 9x's. And that, I reckon, is about as simple as you can write this fraction. Don't start trying to divide by x's or anything like that. Leave it like that. Okay, what about this next one? Simplify. Now, this looks horrendous. 49x squared minus 100, flipping heck, over 14x plus 20. But we're going to use a technique that we spoke about in question number 3. When you're asked to simplify, you know you're going to get common factors. Factorise the easiest bit first. So let me deal with me 14x plus 20. Let's assume it's a single bracket. Is there anything common to 14x and 20? Well, I think I can take a factor of 2 out there, and I'm left with 7x plus 10. Now, work on the assumption that 7x plus 10 is going to appear up here somewhere. So I've got 49x squared minus 100. Can I do a single bracket? Is there anything common that 49x squared and minus 100 have got? Don't think there is. But wait a minute, I've seen these before. When I get an x squared take 100, it would be a difference of 2 squares job. And it's exactly the same here. But the only problem is we don't just have 1x squared. But use this to help you. 7x plus 10. Let's get him down. 7x plus 10. Difference of 2 squareds. 7x minus 10. You can expand that to check. 7x times 7x, 49x squared. Then you're going to get 7x times minus 10, minus 70x. Then a 10 times 7x, positive 70x. They're going to disappear to leave you with 10 times minus 10, which is minus 100. And now to simplify it, what can we divide top and bottom by? Well, they've both got a factor of 7x plus 10. So we're going to end up with 7x minus 10 on the top and a 2 on the bottom. Done. And then finally, a little one marker to finish. We've got 2x minus 5 to the power of 8 divided by 2x minus 5 to the power of 6. Now, say you had this, x to the power of 8 divided by x to the power of 6. It's just your laws of indices, and we've done those in an earlier video. So x to the power of 8 divided by x to the power of 6, you subtract your powers. Let's do exactly the same thing here. So to the power of 8, power of 6, so it's just going to leave me with 2x minus 5 squared. And you can multiply that out if you want, expand that, but I wouldn't bother. It hasn't asked me to, so I'll just take my mark and move on.